Sometimes you come in hot. Sometimes there's that. Hey, everybody, we're live.
What's up?
Hey.
We were just having a real fun conversation.
Yeah, just talking about the news and current
Yeah,
events.
you know, maybe we've known anyone that's died from something. I don't know.
I did change the background. We got a new little GIF in the background.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
I gotta ask you where you get these. These are
Yes,
nice.
I just find them on the pixel art subreddit.
Wow, okay. Are these like, can you get sued for them or no?
Maybe.
I probably shouldn't be asking this on a live stream.
We'll see. If someone asks me to take it down, I will. I buy good credit, so. And I don't see anything otherwise. Our guest today is James Quesada. What's up, James?
Hey.
What's up? This is my very first improv teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This K9000, just the whole situation cracks me up and blows my mind. So I'm really, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. You want to kick us off? You got a character in mind, James?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I don't know exactly how to input this, but I would like to play with a character whose name is Bumba Fum.
Okay.
Okay, I can type it in, or you want to type it in, James? It's up to you.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Exclamation next. You are Bumba Fum. He's
okay.
a gnome.
You are.
Maybe.
And then, do I give Bumba?
Flesh him out. You can like say some details
Yeah,
about
so this
him.
first one's all about who we are. Yeah. Our name. What's Bumba do? What's Bumba good at?
Yeah, the chat is suggesting. Biz is suggesting he's a gnome. Nisa is suggesting he wipes people's bums for a living. He's from England, so that's why he's saying bums.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What's up, Biz?
I had in mind that he was a thief.
All right.
No, you don't. You go. Yeah, you do what you want. We're just.
Oh, I'll shut down suggestions. Send them as many as you want my way. I'm happy.
Yeah,
that's right.
But the chat, our chat is good. We get good suggestions from the chat sometimes.
Yeah.
Strike one.
No, I will absolutely.
We're pretty troll. We're fairly troll free.
open.
We've had some troll instances.
How do I want to say he's a thief and he's a stowaway.
Type all that.
Just second person.
Just say
you
are
he's Bumba. Yeah. You're a thief and a stowaway.
I hope I spelled stowaway right.
You are Bumba Fum.
You got it.
You're a
Bumba
thief
Fum.
and a stowaway on a ship.
Bumba Fum.
Cool.
Good start.
And then what's a situation like? So you like start him out like you are something. What's different about today?
Mm-hmm. Okay. How you spell latrine?
Latrine.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So this is where I'll take the bum cleaner suggestion.
If you're on a ship, it's called a head.
Hit the head.
Jim from a nautical family, apparently.
It's called a head.
Sailor.
Should I say?
Yeah, that's true.
Is K9000 gonna understand that?
Possibly.
We'll see. That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
It's also very good with spelling errors, so don't be too.
Don't obsess too much about it.
Yeah. And grammatical errors.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, Biz, can you tell us what your?
Oh, shit.
And then exclamation next.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got it? Okay. You see the name of the ship is Titanic. Oh no.
Oh no. I was just reading the other day on Reddit that one of the stacks on the Titanic, like the smokestacks, was just for show.
Oh, okay.
You are cleaning the
Really?
head and discover a note labeled confidential.
Oh.
The captain is dead, but your job isn't done yet.
Oh.
Whoa.
Our first death. Wow, that's the quickest death.
Yeah.
Immediately.
God, I'm dying right now.
Biz, what's your transcript about?
James, we track stats that happen in our adventure. We track kills, deaths, whoopies, which is sex, falling backwards, men in black, and wholesomes for when we have a rare wholesome ending. But they've been not so rare anymore.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's gonna. With this beginning, I doubt this one's gonna go that way.
You'd be surprised.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've had.
You would be surprised.
Just be willing to adapt to whatever happens.
Okay.
And also,
so-
we try not to force the categories we track. So
Yeah.
we don't try to force kills or deaths or whatever. But, sometimes they're going to happen.
You sneak into the captain's quarters and go through his dresser. You find a gold Rolex watch with the inscription, "From your wife." Your heart sinks when you realize that this means you have to steal her watch too.
Okay.
There's gotta be a magic pair. The mind of a thief.
We have to.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't not. With that clue,
Biz is working on a post-apocalyptic piece of writing.
oh hey, cool.
Big Mad Max meets Metro 2033. I don't know what the second one is.
That's
that
a
a
video
mo-
game.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah, it's kind of like an alternate universe, alternate history kind of thing.
You take the watch and put it in your sack. Now you must throw the captain's body overboard. The only problem is, you don't know where he is.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's a big problem.
He's already been taken to the kitchen to be chopped up for chili.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we went there. We didn't know it.
You go back to the
Okay.
head and open the confidential note. It says, "I am sorry for your loss." It would seem that the captain was an old friend of your late husband's.
Oh.
He had been sailing all over the world with him before dying in a storm off the coast of Africa.
Whoa.
Your husband told you about him once, but never showed it to
Ah.
anyone else.
So wait, are we a woman or a man?
Definitely a woman.
Bumba
Okay.
Fum.
A thief woman. Nobody would suspect it.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
true.
The captain is a ghost. Oh.
I'm sorry for your loss.
So the captain had been sailing all over the world with
our
my late husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. He died. So maybe we got like revenge and we killed the captain.
Yeah.
But he died in a storm. Maybe we blame the captain for sailing into the storm
Yeah.
For sure.
instead of
100%.
seeking a safe shelter in the harbor.
This is
But now he's
fun.
dead.
Yeah, Mrs. Foam. Yeah.
Yeah. Please call me Mrs. Fum. Bumba is for my
Please.
friend.
It's like a Swedish name. Fume.
Fume, Bumba
Means
Fume.
Fume. Bumba
Wow.
Fume.
Misa, I've been playing in one D&D game for 2 years. Is that
Yeah.
normal?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty normal.
Oh, wow.
But it's yeah.
You follow a trail of blood into the captain's
That's awesome.
quarters. When you enter, you see a man lying face down on a bed covered with a tarp. His eyes are closed and his mouth has been gagged with a towel.
Oh.
The room smells like smoke and alcohol. What do you want? The man asks.
Oh, the guy's alive?
This guy covered in a tarp, getting gagged, says, "What do you want?"
What do you want?
We just busted in on his BDSM.
What'd you say?
Pirate life. Yeah. He's like, get out of here.
The trying to sleep.
Either that or they're doing some weird sex stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to squeeze my balls.
Yeah.
Wow, right to that.
Yeah.
Ball torture. On a pirate ship. That's a very specific fetish.
There we go. Yeah. Here we go.
You take the gag out of his mouth and ask him to repeat himself. I'm sorry for your loss. You pull the blanket up around his face and leave.
Oh, okay.
What a strange encounter.
Word gets around.
Yeah, I know. These
So-
are very...
This random person that was gagged and covered in a tarp is not the captain, but knows us well enough to be sorry for our loss.
This is a kinky ship. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the HS S&M. Or HMS.
But also very polite. He said thank you, sorry for your loss. So thanks,
Yeah,
man.
it's a sweet sentiment.
Yeah.
How is it that this? Do we just decide when it's over? Like
Yes.
You go to the
Yeah.
ship's
Yeah.
dead body
Well,
room to
you'll
see if
see.
the captain is there.
Yeah.
You look at the corpse and then turn away. You feel sick.
Oh.
Sometimes the bot will try and end the story. It'll just say the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes.
really?
And you take it personally. You will.
Yeah.
Or it kills us, or yeah.
Yeah, Jim is the most famous among us for getting killed. He'll just type a random thing and then the bot will kill him.
A complete non sequitur too.
Yeah, it's so weird. Oh, I've read The Shining. That's a good one, Miso.
Yeah.
I called it the dead body room. I don't think such a thing really exists on a
You
pirate
overcome
ship.
the sick feeling and begin going through his pockets. You steal a letter from his breast pocket.
Okay.
Dear Mr. Fum, thank you so much for saving my life yesterday. I hope you are well. My name is James and first live nearby.
Oh.
I will be home
Oh.
soon. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Very formal letters here.
Yeah.
So it's to our husband,
Yes. So who's this?
and he said, "Thank you for saving my life yesterday."
The captain, I feel like, was having an affair with our husband.
Maybe. And I live nearby.
Yeah.
Have a
And I
nice
live
day.
nearby.
Have a nice day.
I will be home soon. Who sends a letter that says "I will be home soon"?
Yeah, on a boat, nonetheless.
Yeah, you don't know.
Well, I guess, yeah. You could.
Yeah, it could be like
Shortly.
a month, 2 months.
Yeah.
Biz, the
Okay.
AI didn't establish our husband's occupation, but I mean, it's kind of assumed he's some sort of seafaring person.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so we're still like standing over the body of the captain.
Yeah.
We gotta get rid of this body.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Overboard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Push him off the plank.
It's a cruise.
cruise.
That's what Lisa said. Are we Cappy
That's
Lee?
It never said what kind of ship it was.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think-
captain. Yeah, I assumed it was a pirate ship, but I don't think so anymore.
Oh, good point. Yeah, who's the
Graham.
Graham?
Graham Petty says, as someone who was in the Navy, this depiction
You
of sea
pick up
life
the captain's
accurate.
body and throw his body overboard. Greater than you continue. You return to your cabin. The captain's body has made its way onto the boat.
Whoa.
You sit down and close your eyes.
Oh.
You hear the sounds of the sea outside your window. You think about how you've spent the past few days on the boat. You thought you were doing good work. You even found something
we were.
valuable. But now?
But now we're
But
dealing
now-
with zombie captain. Yeah.
She's kind of saying, in the light of this, nothing really. What holds value other than
Wow.
life?
We're she's not letting us get rid of this body. The body
Yeah.
made its way onto the boat again.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
That's
happened?
so
Like it washed
crazy.
up? It washed up onto the boat? What happened?
Yeah. It got caught in a tuna net. They're like, oh, tuna's here. Oh no. The captain's
We
body.
cannot.
Okay.
It keeps coming back.
Lisa is piloting the ship. Yeah. The infamous Lisa.
Oh yeah, she always shows up in the stories. I wonder if the person that made the AI bot has like a thing for someone named Lisa.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Burn the body. Yeah.
I think this
It's
could be
dangerous
like
on a ship.
This could be like a shipping container vessel. You know, just on autopilot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Yeah, it seems older.
Okay,
Because
I got an
people are-
idea.
People
Yeah.
are writing each other letters.
Go for it,
You
Jim.
got something, Jay? Okay.
I was gonna try to burn the body, but
Yeah, if it's on a wooden ship, I don't know that I would do
yeah, that's a good point.
that.
That's a very good
Just
point.
saying, but I mean, it could.
Yeah.
I don't know what point in time we are. I feel like we were in older times, but Jim feels we're more in modern times.
Bumba Fum seems like a good risk management type person. Probably wouldn't
Yeah.
want to play with fire on a wooden boat.
Yeah.
Serve the body to the cruise customers. Maybe.
So we wouldn't be burning it; we'd be cooking it. That's a different kettle of fish. That kettle of fish is made of people.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, good.
You hear a loud
I am the
smashing
captain
noise
now.
rocking the entire ship. You leave your cabin and go up to the deck. You see a group of Somali pirates storming the ship. They have guns pointed at everyone. They grab you and force you to kneel on the floor. One of them tells you that you are going to die today. He
Hmm.
pulls out a knife and points it at your throat. He
Oh,
says, if you tell anyone what happened here, we'll kill you.
Okay.
God damn it. I think that's straight out of that Tom
Captain
Hanks
Phillips?
movie.
Yeah, it might
Yeah.
be the movie description of.
I know.
Captain
It will
Phillips.
do that sometimes. Like we'll put fictional characters and it will recognize it.
Yeah.
What was it? What kind of watch was this? A gold Rolex?
Rolex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Husband and wife.
Yeah, one of the Somali pirates says, I am the captain now. Oh, great, because we don't have a captain currently, so
Yeah.
we
That's,
needed
yeah,
one.
we actually
you're
we
actually
need
saving
one.
our life.
Maybe we can steal his heart.
Yeah.
Yep, Misa. Oh.
Yeah.
You pull the gold Rolex out of your pocket and offer it as payment for anyone who will captain the ship. He refuses. Then he orders the other pirates to shoot you. You fall unconscious.
We didn't die, though. We didn't die.
What a shitty,
Oh man.
response.
I know.
Yeah.
Gold Rolex.
Yeah.
Shoot this.
Oh, watch.
Yeah. A watch! I don't like wrist pieces. They scare me.
I have something.
Maybe we could weekend at Bernie's the corpse, the captain, and be like, well, the captain's telling us that.
Weekend at Bernie's, the captain. How long do you think that's going to be a term, a referential term, like like to?
Before
You know
people
what
are
I mean?
like, what's weekend at
Yeah.
Bernie's? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Until all the people who grew up in the 80s die.
There's gotta be people young enough who still use that term and then will eventually find out that it's a movie and be like, that's where that came from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I feel like Buster Keaton was like 100 years ago, and that's about gone. So maybe.
Yeah. Well, Jackie Chan was like a big Buster Keaton fan and kind of
Maybe in
tried
2080. That's when I give it the cutoff.
You wake up in the dead body room. You had the wife's Rolex in your front pocket, and it blocked the bullet. You write a nasty letter to the Somali pirate captain, then leave it where you know he will find it. You spend the rest of the week trying to survive. On the third day, you manage to get some food and water from one of the sailors.
Aw.
You decide to try to make a run for it again. This time you are more careful. You hide your Rolex under a pile of hay in the barn. When night comes, you
The
climb up
barn?
to the roof and slip away.
The ship bar?
Roof.
The roof! Yeah.
Huh.
Wow. How big is this? Noah's Ark? Like, what ship are we on?
Is that the end? I feel like that.
Wait,
might be
I
the
got
end,
it.
right?
I got it.
It could be. Well, we haven't gotten our. We haven't gotten our revenge against those pirates.
Yeah.
True.
Misa, Weekend at Bernie's was a movie in which two guys go to a beach weekend with their boss, and the boss dies, and then they pretend that he's alive. Like, so they dress him up in sunglasses and stuff, and put him in all these weird poses, so convince people he's alive.
I
And
don't
it is really weird.
why. Yeah. Like,
I think because they were afraid of being blamed for his death
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
because they were alone with him on a
Yeah.
trip or
I think they were
something.
doing drugs with him too, or some shit.
Mm.
And the sequel was even crazier, where they brought the body back, and then he would become animated when
You
played,
realize when you were unconscious the pirates
well,
took
I
your
didn't know
body
that.
to a horse farm on the coast of Somalia. There they burned it and ate it.
Oh,
No!
gross! But how do we still realize it?
Huh.
I was just trying to close the gap how we got from a ship to a
Once
barn.
again, Jim got us killed.
I
didn't.
say that.
I don't
We
think
can still
so.
be alive.
burned
They could
and ate
take
it.
some-
They burned and ate it.
Are we on a dog's
Yeah.
body?
The horse was
That's
burned.
Hmm.
Wait, they burned and ate the horse farm?
Yeah. Well, yeah, wait. They took it to the
I think
horse
it-
farm and they burned and ate the horse farm?
I think the computer just picks up on words like horse, farm. You know.
Is that what you try to tell yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, but that sentence, that means that our body got eaten.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. Why are we humoring Jim? I'm not saying you did it on purpose.
Yeah. It was.
I'm just saying it just the AI tends to kill you.
I understand. I was referring to the body noun.
You say, "You monsters, I can't believe you ate the horse farm."
Okay.
Then they cut out your tongue and eat it.
Oh.
They cut off your tongue and eat it.
She
Oh my
really
god.
wants us to die here.
Wow, yeah.
Man.
Okay.
You have something, Jason?
We've got to go out in a blaze of fire if we're gonna go out.
Okay. Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's is a comedy, Misa, believe it or not. It's not a horror film. That was the 80s. A lot of cocaine, got a lot of movies made.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that's all we can say now.
Yeah.
You say, "Wah wah wah."
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's all it gives you.
I think the computer is finished with us.
Yeah.
Tony, what do you got?
Wow.
You got something? Or we could end it.
Yeah, let's just end it.
Okay.
Without a tongue, I don't want to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough situation to be in.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an idea for a character.
Okay.
Okay.
Type it in. Write the most passive-aggressive letter ever written by man. That could have been a good way to end. Man, those pirates really. Not only did they take over the ship, but they didn't want anything, so they were just
I know.
we're taking over this story, and there's nothing you could do to stop us.
Yeah. We're just pirating. You know, that's what we do.
Yeah.
They just wanted to cause a scene and
Yeah.
make you promise to keep your mouth shut about it.
Well, this is a boring movie now. Captain Phillips, but Tom Hanks can't say anything.
You are
for the whole
Judith
movie.
Dentree. You are an elderly woman who loves gambling and collecting Christmas ornaments.
Okay.
Yep.
Like that. That sounds like some grandmas I know. Go down to like Detroit casinos and then go to Hallmark. Or Finger Hut. Remember the Finger Hut catalogs, anybody? Where you buy Christmas ornaments?
I don't.
I was babysat by an older lady when I was younger, so I learned about a lot of grandma things. The 80s was the worst decade, Misa says. My dad told me that the decade was the worst. Biz
I was
says,
born at
Bleb.
the tail end of it, so.
Yeah.
You are at the casino and have just hit the jackpot on the slot machine. The pit boss is on their way over to award you several $1 million.
Hey.
Greater than you tell them about your past. You stand up from the table and point to a photo of yourself with her husband. I used to be married to this man, you say. Oh yes, I remember him. He was a very nice man. The lady looks down at her lap and wipes away tears. He died in a car accident 4 years ago.
Jesus.
That is just like an old person.
Like they win a bunch of money and then they start crying and thinking about somebody that died.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So we're gambling.
Yeah.
The pit boss is on their way over to okay, we're gonna get millions here, and then we tell the pit boss about.
Well, it doesn't say we're saying it to him. We might be telling it to the table, or I mean, not the table, like the other people. People will gather around, and also we have a photo, which is funny because as someone who gambles, like people bring pictures of like their loved ones all the time,
Really?
like when they gamble. Yeah, like they'll look at it in their slot machine or at the poker table, like have a chip with their like family members in it. I'm like, this is really weird.
Oof.
You're too committed.
Oh, hell yeah. Necromancer pit boss.
You, the pit boss, says he can bring your husband back to life for the right price. She hands you a check for $2 million. That's more than double what we're asking. The pit boss nods. Yes, it is. Now let us take care of your husband. She picks up a piece of paper and begins writing something on it. A moment later she turns around and walks out of the room.
That's
So we're a terrible negotiator. First of all, they're like, it'll cost you $1 million. Here's $2 million.
yeah.
We should read what's on the paper.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this.
Okay.
Okay. We need $2 million in gift cards, old woman.
Oh, Misa, you had to babysit your older cousin. That sounds like a Weekend at Bernie situation.
Reminds me of that Simpsons episode where Lisa has to babysit Bart.
Oh, yeah. And then Dr. Hibbert says, bad babysitting. Because I think Marge and Homer go down to the pier or something, and then
Yeah,
she has
that's right.
she just has a nightmare about bad babysitting. That's actually one of the darker episodes. I remember, wasn't she dragging Bart around like in a wagon because he was like, had a concussion or something?
She like accidentally, she's chasing him around and he falls down the stairs and, and dislocates his elbow.
That's right.
And then like falls again.
The sky turns black, the casino shakes for a while, a thunderstorm feels like it might take down the building, and then it stops and your husband walks through the casino doors wearing a tux. Your husband smiles at you as he sees you standing there holding his hand. He waves and says, "It's been too long." "Well, I'm glad to see you again," you reply. He smiles back and says, "And happy birthday." Then he kisses you on both cheeks. The next day you wake up alone in your home.
Oh, wow.
What?
Alone?
Yeah, maybe he's making pancakes.
Oh no, he was wait.
It was like a spell that lasted one night.
Oh,
yeah.
That could be, yeah.
Or do you think the husband was like, I got a new lease on life.
Yeah.
I'm stepping out.
Yeah. I'm gonna wild out at the casino.
Man, now I need to look at this body just like the last one.
Time to throw him overboard.
Yeah, you follow the trail of blood. Somali pirates show up and demand your husband's watch.
Yeah, great. You're $2 million down and without a husband. Yep. Damn. That could be an interesting, gambler movie. She has to keep gambling and winning high amounts of money to keep her husband alive. It costs $2 million a night to...
It reminds me of that movie, Mr. Destiny.
Whoa, what's that?
He made a wish that he hit this ball in high school and that his entire life would be different. So, I don't know, just the imagery, there's a storm and then the doors open.
Yeah.
We're in Destiny, yeah. Already in my wish list.
You see a note from your husband on the table. You read it. He writes, "I'm not going to waste my second chance at life stuck in a loveless marriage.
Ouch.
You need help with your gambling addiction. Love, Lenny, your former husband." What do you do?
What do we do?
What do you do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Thanks, AI. Jim Belushi
AI's like, I don't even know what to do with this.
So do we have any of the money left, or was it we gave it all?
We won several $1 million, it said. So I don't know. I feel like we still have money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though we gave double what they asked.
Yeah. Do we seek rehab or do we let it roll at the at the casino?
I want to go back to the casino.
We haven't hit our bottom yet.
Yeah, James is a gambling man. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Judith, put your house on the line.
I just love the title character on the page is Judith Dentree, old gambler.
Yeah.
Lisa, you play online poker. If you're good at math, online poker, I would play limit poker and you do very well. But there's so many bots online. I only play in a casino, and I haven't done that in many months.
I heard they opened up the sports betting stuff in Detroit.
Yeah,
just
right before this started.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You return to the casino and kick down the pit
You
boss's
ruined them.
office door. You demand an explanation for why your husband came back shitty. Your husband tells you that he had a change of heart and decided to stay in Vegas instead of leaving for good.
Ah.
He explains that he has no money left now that he won so much
Oh.
money and he needs to get some kind of job before he falls into a deep depression.
Oh my
He
god.
wants you to come live with him in Vegas where you can work
Live.
together to support your family.
Come live.
Oh, who has the gambling problem now?
Yeah.
Then?
He leaves us and then he
Pot,
comes.
meat,
Oh.
kettle.
It's like, come on, I just need your money. Come live with me for a while.
Yeah.
I know. What a user our husband is.
Wow. But it is Vegas. And
Yeah,
we love
yeah.
gambling.
That's true.
The husband says, I have no money because I won so much money, and now I need some kind of job
Yeah.
to keep me from being depressed.
Yeah,
I have
Money
no
didn't
money.
bring him
I just won
happiness.
so much money,
Yeah.
and now I need to make money.
Here, okay.
Or that happens with a lot of people that win jackpots. They just buy like stuff that depreciates, so they don't invest it at all because they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy everything I ever wanted and pay off all my family's debts." It's like, okay, great, but that doesn't earn any money. And then they're like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god, a year later, it's all gone."
I spent $1 million on koi fish.
Yeah, what? Why did I look at the upkeep for koi fish? It's like $500,000.
I think didn't Mike Tyson do that? He spent all his money on like tigers and TVs and stuff.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I guess now he
You
owns
take
like
your
this
ornament
kinda weed
collection
farm.
to the pawn shop from the TV show Pawn Stars. Rick, the owner, says he knows an ornament guy and calls him down to the shop.
Okay.
I forgot about the
After a
ornament
few
collection.
days in Vegas, your husband goes back to his old ways of gambling and drinking. Your son grows bored with his new job working at
Oh.
a gas station.
We have a
Your
son?
daughter becomes angry when she sees how many
And
men
a
she has
daughter.
to share her father with. What do you do?
Whoa.
You go back to the
Whoa.
casino and
What
kick
is
down
that
the pit
about?
boss's office door.
Oh, we go
Okay,
back there
okay,
Go
again.
back.
We're back in the pit boss.
Yeah,
It's unlocked always. You don't have to kick it down every time.
Yeah.
I'm
What
the
did you
pit
do to my
boss.
kids?
I'd like to. Yeah. I'd like to talk to people.
Yeah, MC Hammer did lose his fortune, Diz.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, though, like he has like a weed farm, I think now, and he had like some other stuff. So I think he has money again.
Okay.
Yeah, again, he does. Yeah, he does like live shows where he tells stories and stuff. I mean, he's got a
Mhm,
career again. But
MC Hammer too. He lost it all and then made it back with
Yeah.
just
Preaching.
smart investing. Yeah, preaching and
Geico. He's in a Geico commercial.
oh boy.
Just like yesterday, the theme of shitty families keeps coming.
So-
It's true. By the way, I totally ignored my Pawn Star suggestion, but it
Oh,
gave us a lot of backstory.
it might bring it back.
Mm.
Yeah, it sometimes remembers things like a couple prompts down. We'll see. Or maybe the AA is not a fan of that show and they're like, yeah, it's over.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not acknowledging
Yeah.
that.
It's only 2 stars.
Hey, Alan.
Hi, Ellen.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Alan.
You
How's it
demand
going?
that the pit boss undo the spell that brought back your husband. You don't want this life anymore. You offer to pay $5 million if the pit boss can return your life back to how it was.
Ah.
You walk out of
Mm.
the casino and into the street where you feel completely lost.
Oh my god.
So did it work or not?
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Maybe it did.
Here, let's see.
You get hit by a bus and your husband wins wins some money and brings you back to life.
Oh my God! Yeah, 'cause didn't the husband die in a car crash?
I don't think we specified.
Tony,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
something if you don't.
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
Okay,
K9000 specified that he died in a car accident.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ellen got a shout out in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Misa life is just shitty families. There's some good ones out there. I like my family.
Yeah, mine's all right.
That sounded less certain, Jason.
They're all right. They're not like this bad.
You don't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. Yeah, that's true. Except when you're little, and then you just have to be friends with whoever lives nearby.
Yeah, Alan's like
so
the Kramer of the show here.
Yeah. Or like who's like the unseen neighbor in
Oh,
Home
yeah,
Improvement?
Wilson.
Mr. Wilson? Yeah, Wilson.
Yeah.
You see a dark cloud swirling around above you.
Oh.
A huge bolt of lightning strikes you and you are knocked off your feet. You fall and roll across the ground until you land on your face. You scream and cry out. You look up at the sky and see the flash of light. It hurts, but nothing else happens. You are alive.
So we have like a second lease on life now because we had a near-death
Yeah.
experience.
Hey, you're not a loner, Misa. You have us.
Yeah.
We're your family now.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yes! Yes!
It's like a Freaky Friday situation.
Cool.
We walk past like a mirror store.
You find a mirror and it turns out you are now in your husband's body. You are lying in bed in a daze. You look in the mirror and see that you are older. You look at the scars on your face and realize they were caused by a knife. You look at the picture of your late husband and think about how you loved him so much. You think about how you will miss him every time you smile.
When we took over his body, he had nowhere to go, so he's just dead now again.
Yeah.
I gotta bring this ornament thing back in.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The detail's too good to not to let go.
Yeah.
But it's July, Judith. I don't care.
In Vegas. It's July in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's only 5 months away, though.
You
Tree's
put out the
roasted for
Christmas
me.
tree. You sit on the couch and watch television. You eat dinner and drink coffee. A knock comes on the door. You open it and see your son walking in. He is dressed in a suit. He looks at you and asks if you would like to spend the night with him. You agree. You start to talk to him about your old life.
Okay.
So he sees us as his father, though, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But spend the night just like chit-chatting, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Oh,
that route, yeah.
Well, this AI, we've had twice.
Yeah.
We've had parents marry their children,
Wow.
and that's the tame one.
Specifically
That's the tame
dads.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dad's
dads.
marrying their sons. Yeah.
Definitely, this bot understands action and violence.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does not
Sometimes
understand relationships.
Sometimes, though, it will be surprisingly profound.
Yes.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It gets really deep.
Yeah.
And sometimes the dialogue is very realistic. Where it's just like, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Oh, that's good.
Wow, I just looked at my phone contacts and took away all the family and work colleagues. Damn.
Remember one ornament you always wanted but never got as a child.
No. I don't imagine kids wanting ornaments though. Like,
No.
Yeah, I can.
I guess now it's different because they have so many Disney movie ornaments and stuff.
Your son reveals that he is your daughter and asks if that's weird. You assure him that it isn't and he should call you mommy and daddy whenever he wants.
Oh, both.
You laugh with joy and hug your son. Then you hear the news, your husband has committed suicide.
Oh God.
Wait, that's us.
But in our body or something?
Like he's in our body and Judith
Yeah.
committed
So
suicide.
Judith's body is dead.
Yeah.
No, I see.
Is that a kill or a death?
That's a death.
That's a death.
Yeah.
I'm dying. I'm dying. God, I'm dying right now.
It's a weird, yeah. Go to the casino and resurrect
Yeah,
him
kick
again.
him, kick down the office door again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay, here, I got it.
I want to know more about this pit boss. She seems like
Yeah. Wow, you didn't.
She's like the magical janitor character.
yeah.
You know, I'm more than just a plot device. You could ask me how my day is going. You don't have to always ask me for a favor.
Oh, you have all of them on WhatsApp Messenger for me. So okay, good. People here don't really use WhatsApp in America.
You go
Yeah.
see Casino and kick open the pit boss's office door. You demand that the pit boss undo the spell that brought back your husband.
Whoa!
You don't want this life anymore. You offer to pay $5 million if the pit boss can return your life back to how it was. You walk out of the casino and into the street where you feel completely lost. You see a dark cloud swirling around above you.
Ooh.
Groundhog Day.
But
Again.
maybe we can avoid the lightning this time.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, the pit boss is becoming like Morgan Freeman as God. Maybe the pit boss is God, guys.
Oh.
I got an
might be
idea.
right.
Oh, yeah?
I got an idea. You got it, Jason?
I was just gonna dodge the lightning.
Okay, here, I got something.
Okay. Go for it.
I really do like the moment of you can call me mommy and daddy.
And then the loving embrace. It's like,
Yeah.
They laugh and hug with joy.
Call me mommy and daddy.
something that shouldn't be wholesome, but strangely was.
Yeah. And our son is our daughter, and we're told we're cool with it. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's nothing. I'm your mom and your dad.
Yeah. Oh, did I say
Everybody's
that
switching
out?
bodies.
Yeah. Misa, this is like a metaphor for life. I don't know how, but it is. Everyone is everything. That's what it means.
Do you think if you could, on agreement, you could switch bodies with somebody? Like, do you think that if that was a thing that people could do, people would do it often?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
As long as I could switch back.
Yeah, but you have to get agreement from both parties.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that would be almost like a rite of passage. You know what I mean? Like wanting to.
You did your
But I
first
also
body
feel
swap
like
today.
people would think that would make their lives better, and it wouldn't. You
Yeah,
know?
Right.
for sure. I think.
But largely. Guys, we just wrote a movie idea. We're gonna pitch
Yeah.
it. If any Hollywood execs, Jeffrey Katstein watching in a regular watcher, will give us a call. Or who was the guy called your uncle from Marvel?
Joe Quesada.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
You hold
who's
up
your
a
uncle?
magical Christmas ornament that you've held onto since you were a
Uncle
little
Joe, yeah.
child. Lightning strikes the ornament and is contained within it. You wield the godly power inside the magic Elvis ornament. Greater than you give the magic Elvis ornament to your son. You walk outside and place the ornament over your dead husband's head. Then you run away screaming and crying. A storm begins to form and the world starts to spin. You are afraid and you try to stop it. You turn to your son and ask him to tell everyone that everything is okay.
The world started to spin faster? Maybe.
Yeah.
We have some weird butterfly effect that's going on. Uh-oh, we've got godlike power, but we don't know how to wield it properly.
Okay. The lightning struck the ornament, and then now there's lightning in the ornament.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you give the ornament to your son. Gotcha.
And the Earth has become the Gravitron ride.
Well,
And
I think we bequeathed it to it because it says you give the ornament to your son, then you walk outside and place the ornament over your dead husband's head.
Yeah, maybe it's like a
You control
Ghostbuster
it now.
situation. He's just remembering fondly his as a child playing on the Gravitron and that being his favorite ride. And so the whole Earth is now spinning like the Gravitron because our son wanted it to be.
Let's see.
isn't that like an old timey thing? Or it's like a Superman thing. The Earth spins backwards and time goes backwards.
To save Lois Lane.
Lois Lane, yeah. If this was a movie, it would probably be directed by David Lynch. Yeah, we've been having a lot of David Lynch-ish
Oh, yeah.
adventures.
Yeah, speaking of Superman, which Superman movie were you in, James?
Oh.
Batman versus Superman.
Batman versus Superman. That's right. James makes an appearance in that movie.
Oh, the good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's face it, it was good because I was in it.
Yeah.
You carried that movie. But I did hear the re-release, or HBO Max is going to show like the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League, which I guess was like an internet rumor, and they're like, yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
Director's cut.
That's a big Hail Mary for...
Yeah. Misa, I would switch
it.
bodies with Bernie Sanders. Interesting.
Yeah.
Is Bernie Sanders known in England, Misa?
He's so old, though.
But he's old.
That'd be interesting.
Had like 4 heart attacks.
But if you were like, if you switch into an old person's body, maybe you would appreciate life more. You know what I mean? When you switch back.
Yeah.
If you switch back, you think you're gonna switch back?
Maybe. I feel like it's in play.
Let it ride.
Think he would like that? You think someone would switch into a young body and go, "Oh yeah, I'll take the old one back"?
Well, it has to be mutual consent.
Yeah, exactly.
In this hypothetical situation, yeah.
You, the clouds start to become dark and dense and slowly take the shape of the pit boss. The pit boss is a sorcerer and also the ghost of Christmas past.
Oh, Christmas.
You are terrified. You begin to panic and you begin to believe that you have done something wrong. Suddenly you hear the sound of thunder followed by a loud explosion. The entire world disappears as blackness covers everything. You are thrown through space and time. You are falling towards the earth. The darkness envelops you and you cannot move. You feel cold metal pressing against your chest.
Oh, we're being defibrillated.
Yeah.
Wow, what a...
Yeah, jeez.
What a wild ride. See, sometimes...
There's a lot of she seems best at describing like abysmal pain or like, you know what I mean? just disaster and inner turmoil.
Yeah.
You're thrown through space and time.
That's awesome, yeah.
This does,
This cold metal pressing.
And we're like an 80-year-old woman. Oh no, we're in the guy's body, right?
Oh,
I think we're a woman again.
Yeah.
I'm the Christmas now.
You wake up inside an ambulance. A Somali pirate captain, who is the ghost of Christmas present, holds a pair of paddles to your chest. I'm the Christmas now, he says. What happened, you say? The devil took your husband. I had to save you from the pit boss's magic trap. Now I am going to make sure you never lose again. We need to win this thing. But what happened to my husband? He died on the way here. His spirit is trapped in my magic ornament.
Whoa!
Oh, that makes sense. The lightning and the ornament.
Wait, did we already track the husband died? Well, I guess he died again. So.
No, I'm dying.
I'll check.
God, I'm dying right now.
God damn, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. Wow.
It really does.
I can't believe it. I honestly thought it was not going to know how to handle that, but wow. Yeah. That literally weaved it all together. He's trapped in my magic ornament.
The next program is like where you just pitch it, an idea for a movie, and it writes a 90-page script in 4 seconds.
Ooh.
Hey, yeah.
But the edits.
Yeah.
Your son visits you in the hospital and says he is pregnant with the ghost of Christmas yet to be. You decide that you need to win this thing. If not, then you will die of heart failure. You go back home and get yourself ready for the big game. You walk into the casino and enter the pit boss's office. You demand that the pit boss undo the spell that brought back your husband. You don't want this life anymore.
Here we go.
Here, I have something like okay.
The big game. All right, we're gonna put it all on black.
Yeah. We gotta win this thing.
It's turning into a sequel hook? Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. The big game against Satan. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta win and shooting craps against Satan.
Yeah.
Or blackjack.
This pit boss is definitely Satan.
Yeah.
We wager the magic ornament that gives you godlike powers.
I think the Somali pirate is God and the pit boss is Satan.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Wait, which one's Satan? Oh, the pit boss?
Pit boss?
Yeah.
Or he's associated. I think he might be one of Satan's demons.
Yeah.
Because it said the devil stole your husband or
You find a secret panel behind the pit boss's desk. It reveals a secret portal to hell. You head down there to rescue your husband. You are transported to hell. You are floating in a bright red pool surrounded by flames. You are surrounded by demons. They surround you and they all attack. They grab you and throw you into the pool. You are burned. Your flesh is ripped apart. Your bones break. Your soul burns forever.
Oh shit!
Why did we think Judith was going to be a last action hero or something? She's an old woman! She's an old woman!
She just charges in, I'll save you.
I'll save you!
Secret portal. Okay. Wow.
Oh wait, I got an idea.
Here, wait, let me get this.
Okay.
This is yeah. We become Doom Guy.
Grab you and throw you.
I'm just gonna
in the
say.
pool.
I got
So
something.
yeah, okay, I take it.
I don't. Can you die in hell though? Or you just keep forever being tortured. Your soul burns forever.
Soul burns forever. That's the deal. But we do have bones.
Yeah. Uh-oh. No, not Joel's theme. Not again.
You hear a voice come from out of nowhere. It is Joel Osteen. He inspires you without taking any controversial positions, and your body reassembles. You have passed the first trial. You are free. You are standing in front of a burning cross. You look up and see a man in a robe holding a gun to your head.
Wow.
You scream and plead with him. He
It's gotta
shoots
be
you
our
with
husband.
bullets and you fall to the ground. A man in a white robe stands before you. He tells you that you have failed the second trial.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, is it Jesus?
Yeah.
Are they in cahoots? Are they cahooting?
The second trial was bulletproofedness, and you failed. You let your body be riddled with bullets.
He shoots you with bullets.
Yeah, throws them really hard at you.
Yeah, no BBs this time. This is hell.
Wow. But the heightening on
You
that.
get up and go to the third trial.
Yeah.
You are
thanks.
sitting in a theater watching the movie It's a Wonderful Life. You are dressed in a blue dress and you are wearing a crown made of gold.
Oh.
A crowd of people surrounds you. A tall man in a purple cloak stands beside you.
Oh.
He gives you a letter. You read it and realize that you must marry Mr. Smith.
What?
Okay.
Is that Mr. Smith? That's not the guy in It's a Wonderful Life, is it? Is that one of the characters?
Isn't it? Yeah.
I thought it was. Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh, no, Mr. Smith goes to Washington.
That's what I was thinking of. They're both, what do you call it? Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah. It's funny, though, pulling in the Christmas theme.
I know, yeah. But also, it's people in hell, that's their idea of torture, watching It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aha. Look over.
Yep.
You gotta start every sentence with you.
You look over to Mr. Smith and see that it is your reincarnated husband. He looks at you lovingly and kisses you on the lips. Mr. Smith takes you to his house. Inside the house, there are many rooms filled with treasures. There is a table full of jewels, a bed of flowers and a glass case containing a diamond ring. A young boy comes up to you. He is dressed in a purple suit and carries a cane.
What's purple suit? Alright, this is a trick.
This is like the movie What Dreams May Come.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. And it was more fucked up when Robin Williams killed himself. You're like, oh man.
Yeah. This character has
Purple
died as
suit.
many times as the guy in Jacob's Ladder. Yeah. Man,
Purple suit and the cape.
who was in Jacob's Ladder? Guy who was in oh god. Guy in oh god, my mind is going blank here. Tim Robbins, there we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wonder if there's a symbolism to purple suits.
Late.
There's a lot of purple. Is that
The boy is a young Willy Wonka. I've got a golden ticket.
Come with me, you'll see, in a hell of pure damnation. That was less than 5 seconds. You can't sue us, ASCAP. All right. Yeah, we'll beat up a kid. Fuck that.
This is hell. No rules in hell.
No more games. I'm Judith.
You
this
tackle the
entire-
young boy and steal his cane. No more games. You brandish the cane and the boy yelps and runs off. You give chase. Mr. Smith leads you through the streets of New York City. We're going to win this thing. You shout
Okay.
and rush after him. You arrive at the World Trade Center.
Oh
You
no.
find
Oh
yourself
my
in a large
God.
underground room.
Oh no.
There is a giant spinning wheel. You are instructed to spin the wheel and the door opens.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I'm a fan of Price is Right. I like spinning the wheel. Let's let it ride. Spin that
In
wheel.
the wheel. We're going to win this thing.
Hey, yeah, just like a gambler to keep doubling down.
Yep, and have it all be about the winnings.
I don't even care anymore what happens to the universe. I want to win.
I gotta win this thing.
I gotta win.
Tony, you got something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oop.
Oh, here we go. Yep. The big wheel spin to wrap up
Big
the entire
wheel
adventure.
keeps
Inside is an
turn.
illegal casino. A man in a red suit sits at the roulette wheel. It is Satan. Ready to play for your life? He asks you, greater than you agree to gamble, you agree to gamble. Satan spins the wheel and you spin it. You hit the jackpot. You are so
Yeah.
happy that you cry tears of joy. You spend the rest of your days playing the slots and drinking beer. You live
Yeah.
happily ever after.
Man, just fucking tied it up at a button on a button at 8:59. Holy shit!
She learned no lessons. She just went back right to what she
Yeah.
was going to be doing
We-
the whole time.
we have
Drinking
zero
beer for the
redemption.
rest of your life.
The lesson is it pays to gamble, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god.
Challenge Satan.
Oh,
You
great.
can catch lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Through
got-
space and
I
time.
got one more thing.
Okay,
I got one
okay.
more thing.
Yeah, give
I
us
don't
an
know.
don't know
That's
if
a pretty perfect ending, Jim. I don't know.
I want it to end, but there's a little what epilogue is called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Next, you turn to camera and say, or is it?
Or is
I know.
it? Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go again.
Hold up the magic gambler and go.
Yeah.
And then credits roll, yeah. That's your version of heaven. Oh, so sad. Yeah, is it just a forever slot machines?
Yeah, for a gambler.
Satan spins the wheel and you spin it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both have
I
it.
know.
We're spinning it opposite directions.
Oh, that's.
I hope
nice.
I don't die. I hope I don't die.
The lightning will come out and.
Come on, no whoopies. Or, I mean, no whammies, no whammies, whatever.
No
You are
whoopies.
sitting on your
whoopies.
porch during a nice summer evening. You pull the magic Christmas ornament from your pocket, look at the magic lighting swirling within, and smile. A man walks up to you. He has long blonde hair and a beard. He wears a business suit and a bow tie. Hello, he says. My name is Mikey. Mikey, you reply. Do you know where your husband is? Yes, Mikey replies. He went to work today.
Okay.
Oh. So what she's saying is her husband is back. You know what I mean? This sets up the sequel,
No.
I think.
Yeah, okay. It sets up the sequel.
Yeah.
Wait. What happened? My name is Mikey.
Or maybe like
we asked Mikey if he knows where his husband is.
yeah.
Wait, hello, he said.
And
My
then
name
told
is
him that his husband went to work today.
No, it says hello. He says my name is Mikey, and then it says Mikey. You reply, oh yeah, that's just weird. Do you know where your husband is? Yes, Mikey replies. He went to work today. Okay, here I'll add on something.
Okay.
It's an artistic ending.
Yeah.
You're like, what? It's like the Birdman ending.
Yeah, Inception.
Did he really fly or not? I don't know.
Yeah. You both nod, part ways, and say, that was awkward.
Awkward.
And mutter, what the fuck? Under your breath.
Oh.
Whoa.
There you go. Yep.
Go again.
Here we go again.
Yes.
You realize Mikey is the Archangel Michael. Here we go again, you say, as you look into the camera. Greater than you continue. You are walking along a road when you bump into a man in a trench coat. The man grabs you around the waist and pulls you into a car. He drives you to a warehouse, which contains several cars.
Oh.
He throws you inside one of them and locks the doors. He turns on the radio and plays some music.
Okay.
I feel like this is the sequel.
end.
Yeah, I think we need to end it.
Yeah. Before we could go into a whole other story here, I feel like.
Yeah, we might have to save that for another day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's the song that's playing us out here, though?
Yeah.
Wheel in the sky.
Yeah.
No, it's gotta be a Christmas song.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Christmas song.
Here Comes Santa Claus.
Yeah. Ooh, Santa Claus versus God or something. That'd be awesome.
Tony, Santa Claus is God.
Oh,
Is it?
I never knew that.
Mhm.
But it makes so much sense once you say it.
Yeah.
It's like
You
finding
sing
out
along to Here Comes Santa Claus and roll credits. The next day, you wake up. You are strapped to a chair. The devil sits across from you.
Oh,
I am
no.
giving you a choice, he says. Either you become a good person and I can take you to heaven, or I can make you suffer for eternity.
Ooh.
Well, now we're faced with the option. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I got something.
Yeah.
We should have let it end, Jim.
We're going down another loop here. Yeah.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks, Jim.
You said
I'll
suffer for
suffer.
eternity,
That's the real
Greater
answer.
than you choose to be tortured forever, fine, you say.
Oh, wow.
What do you want me to do?
Play these slot machines. Hey, it's our hell and our heaven.
You choose to be tortured forever. Fine. How do you get it to say something?
Exclamation
Quotes?
say. Or quotes, yeah.
Wait.
How much of a bad person do you have to be for the devil to give you a choice? Yeah.
Like, I'll let you decide. I know you're gonna make the wrong choice.
Oh, yes. Yep. It all comes back to Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Your
You
son
say
carries around your
weekend
body
at
with
Bernie's.
glasses
You
on.
wake up on Saturday morning.
No.
A truck
what?
rams into a bus stop, killing 6 people and injuring dozens more.
Oh my
2
god.
weeks later, a bomb explodes near the finish line of the Boston Marathon, killing 3 people and wounding scores more.
Holy
It is
shit.
now April 20th, 2013. The devil smiles. This will be fun. You open your eyes and gasp.
Oh
That's-
god.
Dying.
That's how he's
I'm
gonna
dying
torture
right
us?
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't know Weekend at Bernie's was code for like
Yeah.
terrorism and
Yeah.
destruction.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, that was the ride.
Yeah, that was quite a ride. Well, thanks
Hold
for
on, I
joining
got
us,
it. I
James.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I hate to end it there, but I'm also
No,
scared.
Jimmy,
Okay,
quit
okay.
diving. Jim's like, I got it. Jim's like, I got it.
We had a semi-wholesome ending that turned into that.
No, this was a ton of fun. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, that was great, man.
Do you have anything to plug?
Yeah. I've got the Improv FAQ YouTube channel and podcast. What I was doing right before this is recording intros for the podcast version of it. So we're trying to launch that this coming week, if not maybe the first week of June. But it's all improv questions and topics, and Bob Wick and I and other guests will discuss topics. And there's also the Go Comedy 10x10 albums that we just launched yesterday. That's 2 10-track albums, one of audio sketches and one of comedy songs that are on sale, and that stuff, sales for that stuff goes to supporting the digital version of Go Comedy online.
Yeah,
And theaters need it.
theater.
Support those
Where
local
we all,
theaters.
yeah, we're all of us studied. Yep.
Yep. But yeah, I think that's it.
Cool.
Yeah, and Jason left the link to the YouTube channel in the comments if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8. Also,
Yep.
next Saturday, May 30th, I'm gonna be doing another 12-hour.
Oh no. I mean, I don't know how you have the stamina.
I'm gonna do noon to midnight Eastern time. So
Try to get to 100 followers.
yeah,
Of this?
yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah, if you want to drop in, he'll be looking for people to drop
yeah,
in.
if you want to reprise your role, yeah,
You don't have to do it for how many hours are you doing this? 12 hours?
I'll do it for 12. But yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to drop in for any amount of time, let me know.
Yeah.
Cool.
Totally. Yeah, I will.
Yeah. But yeah, tell people watching, tell your stepdads about the show.
And follow. We're trying
have
to get
them
to 100
subscribe, yeah.
followers. So
Tell your stepdad.
tell your
It's a
stepdads.
callback to a previous show.
Yeah. All right. Good night,
But it's
everybody.
become the catchphrase.
All right.
See you tomorrow at 8.
Bye, guys.
Bye.